Good morning. This is Michael Arroyo, candidate at Lamar University. This is my post-activity reflection video. To revisit, I went and observed Ms. Malvo, Algebra 2 teacher, through the perspective of an administrator. She was reviewing for the student semester curriculum-based assessment. She had told me that she had seen her students' low scores in the quadratic equations. So when I observed her, she did lots of examples. She used technology. We have Promethean boards at Pasadena ISD, and she modeled a variety of different questions. I felt that went well. She modified some examples. There's lots of repetition. She diversified the questions. A lot of the students struggle with when you manipulated the equation, they got confused. So she showed that a variety of different ways, and like I said, she did a great job of modeling the questions, working them out. So I thought that went well. As far as the student engagement, there were students engaged in asking questions. I would say 60 to 75% of the class. Some of the kids in the back were not paying attention, I noticed, and some of the students were talking amongst themselves throughout the lesson. So that goes into what would I change. When kids, I've noticed high school kids especially, when they have access to technology, cell phones, headphones, it really distracts them from learning. A lot of the kids would be paying attention, and then you would see them look at their cell phones, or some of them had headphones in. I'm not sure if they were on the entire time, but I could tell that they weren't focused on Ms. Malvo. She did her best. She did call on a few kids that were dozing off. This particular period was after a mega lunch, which is an hour break for the kids, and so sometimes those classes tend to be a little more rambunctious. However, I feel like she could maybe, or a teacher in her position could maybe take up the technology from the kids, or just make it so they could have the earphones on, so she would be the focal point. As far as what surprising information was revealed, it really made me reflect back on my teaching and how I go over examples. I felt Ms. Malvo is as far as the mathematics aspect of it, she really did a good way of breaking down the problems. So that was definitely a good experience there. But like I said, as far as my practice as an administrator, it really opened my eyes to see students learning and trying to engage them is definitely, their attention spans aren't long. She kind of went a long time with the examples, and so I felt that maybe if she could have given them a little opportunity to work problems out on their own, or it might have gone a little bit smoother. Maybe the kids would have gotten a little bit more out of it. Well, I look for feedback from Lamar, and I'm excited about the experience in my journey to become an administrator.